Lightning Reviews coming to you again with another one. This time we're talking about Terra Formars, more specifically episode 13, Terra Formars. Now, before we get into it, let's talk about how this season really came into its own. You feel me? Like going from season 1 to season 2 of this anime, it's like a whole new thing. Because season 1 the animation was up here, season 2 the animation's all the way down, all the way down. I mean, do you remember the first fighting scene of season 2 with Akiri or whatever, the main male character and that beetle? Like it was so trash. I wanted to drop it there because there was like no blood in this season. Like the gore went down. Like there was no gore. I don't know what happened. I'm not sure what happened really. So I'm not gonna speak on it. But all I know is they took the gore out. They took the blood out. Shit, they even took the cockroach blood out. And let's talk about the cockroach. The cockroaches, oh my god, they look so trash this season. Like, they didn't even look, they were black, manji. They were black now. Like, they didn't even look like real cockroaches now, right? So going from season 1 to 2, it's like, man, I can see why niggas would just drop it there and go to the manga or whatever. But I don't read manga. Fuck with that, right? So I mean, I pushed on. I'm just gonna see because it was a pretty interesting anime, and I wanted to see what was gonna happen. And yeah, I gotta really say, man, the season really came into its own. Like a lot of people weren't dying like in the first season. Like the body counts for the first season was, I don't even know, but not a lot of people dying this season. So I didn't really fuck with that either. But characters, a lot more character development happened this season, and I fucked with it. Now let's get into this episode now. Episode 13. Let's first talk about the end of episode 13, right? At the end of episode 13, I thought it was a sick joke, right? I thought it was a sick joke because they like to do a lot of sick jokes. You know what I mean? Like I thought it was like some random shit that we're doing, right? And then it came to me. Do you remember like from season 1, the first episode? I think it was it first? It was like the first, but when they first encountered the cockroaches, it was on the ship before they even landed on Mars, right? It was on the ship, so the cockroaches must have been on the ship from the very beginning, right? So that would mean the cockroaches were already on Earth. So that's why I think that scene was showing that the cockroaches are like on Earth and shit. And you saw that like that one cockroach doing like a Chidori right there. I think it was communicating somehow all the way to Earth from that cell phone, and the leader was talking to the cockroaches all the way on Earth. That's what I'm thinking that scene was, or it was some sick joke. But I'm pretty sure it was that scene. But I'm not sure how a cockroach doing like a little Chidori right there is gonna give them enough power to get their phone all the way to Earth to contact the cockroaches on Earth. I don't know, but that's the only way I can see how the cockroaches would be on the ship before they even landed on the fucking thing. And all the betrayals and shit. I don't know. I think some humans are in cahoots with the cockroaches. That's what I'm thinking, man. I'm not sure when the next season's starting, but that D-Gray man coming out. I can't wait for that shit. Anyway, what else we gonna talk? This episode was it wasn't the best. You feel me? I mean, I wanted a lot more epic shit for the last episode. For the last episode in the season, I expected a lot more, fighting and shit. A lot more, not more questions. I didn't want more questions for the last episode. But if it's going to season 3, I guess it's standard. I guess. But anyways, man, if you want my lightning rating, for interesting, I'm gonna give this episode a 10 because it was pretty interesting. If that's the case, if the phone shit was the case. For epic, I mean, it wasn't really. I give that shit like a 3. And what was the last thing? Oh, my personal enjoyment. Did I enjoy the episode? Not really. I give that shit a 6. I didn't really. I mean, I think it's the anime. I ain't gonna front. It was probably the animation. No one died. I mean, who the fuck died this episode? No one fucking died this episode. Not that I'm some sick nigga that likes people dying, but when cockroach, it's Terra Formars, niggas gotta die compared to the first season. Like everyone dying, no one dies. It's whatever though, man. Anyways, lightning out, man. Hey, lightning here again, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video. But before y'all go, could you do me a quick favor and click on one of the 2 links on the screen right now? The first one's my how to fight tutorial where I bust out a quick Rasengan. The second one's my brand new parody rap video. Strippers are in it, so trust me, you don't want to miss it. Lightning out. Got in a fight. Motherfuckers think twice, alright? Now, I could show